Hey guys, welcome to the Last Cloudia video, and here's the part 3 anniversary banner. Now they don't usually have this many banners, I believe, during anniversary, but this time they are. So we have Nael, whatever it may be. So before we get into this, she is a different unit completely compared to every other unit that's ever been in the game. So if I get something wrong, that's not really like, I've already read all of her abilities and everything, but it's like, I think we're gonna have to test her in game for once to see what she can do. So all three of her skills, skill 1, 2, and 3, can summon stuff. And it's random. It's random for what they can do. So they all have random abilities and things. I'm not really gonna get into it right now, but her main strength is the special, because one of her traits can boost the special by an insane amount, but we'll be getting into that very shortly here. So when skills special attacking, use int an enemy in mind to determine damage. So she's not really a mage. She's similar to like V characters like that who use strength and then switch into int instead, and she has some passives for that. So add 50% of strength to int, of course. And when you only have one weapon equipped, you want to do that because you get a pretty big damage cap for skill damage. For each hero core's skill set, we'll be looking at those. Boost skill damage cap of attacks from Nael, and then that's a pretty big damage cap. Of course, she needs all those damage caps because there's a heavy restriction on this character that we're gonna have to really go into detail on. The logistics of it, if it makes sense. Okay, so when using a skill, you gotta use 7% of your max MP. So that's actually quite a lot, considering you wanna use a whole bunch. So 7% is quite a lot, and you get to summon a hero spirit and then attack. And if your MP is too low, you just do attacks a lot. You just do normal attacks without any kind of summoning, which is yikes. And here's the biggest thing. When special attacking, use all of MP up to 999 to boost damage and damage cap, boost effect damage amount of MP used, max damage 500%, and damage cap 70k. Yeah, 70k. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big number, but like, you have to really build a lot of MP on this character. And this is at max, by the way. She only has 400 without any equipment on or anything. That's not so good. Yikes. And that's up max and everything. And this her MP max. That's not a lot of MP, guys. We need to build that up. So however you can build up MP is the way you want to do it. You're probably not going to use any of these things because it costs MP, and you want to use MP to use attacks. So you're rarely going to use any of these things here. The anima is actually pretty decent, so all attribute skill special damage taking 20%, pretty good. But the only ways you can actually generate MP on this character for free is Goddess Kiss, which is only it's fine, I guess, but most of it's like battle end, you get more MP. Like, that's not good enough. We need MP now, right? So all these things here are pretty good, but a lot of them actually cost MP, or want to use MP, 10 MP to do a thing. So use 5% MP to give a unit nullified damage taken effect. So you're already using 7% to attack, and they want you to use all of your MP to use their special. It's like there's too much on the MP aspect, where you need so much MP, but you want to use your special because that's going to be your biggest damage move by far. So I don't know what to do about all that right now. I'm not going to go into all of these, but they all do different things. And then here's like Sharp Eyes, basically. Use 3% of max HP to deal damage, 50%, and also 13 damage cap. It's like, she wants to use all this MP, but there's no skill in here that allows her to get more MP back. Like, you would think that there would be a skill in here, like, oh, you just get a whole bunch of MP back by doing something, or something like that. But there isn't any. There is none. This is it. So now you need equipment, and you need some other MP passives in here, and also some generation. She does have a circle, this one. At least that's something. So you have to have all these activated in order to get her trait activated. For each heroic spirit ward skill set, we just looked at all of them. There's all of them there. You get a damage cap, a skill damage cap. So overall, I think she's good if you can get all that stuff off. But it's like that's a big if. Alright, let's look at the other arc before we do any in-game stuff. And the arc is pretty good. Boost skill magic attack damage based on debuffs of target, and then you'll be able to use debuffs with this passive here, or skill, sorry. This skill here, which allows you to just do a bunch of random debuffs. So once you use this skill, this comes off pretty easily. Max 45% at 10 or more, and you can do 12, so you're already doing it 10 or more. Boost effective buffs given to by skill hero. Oh my god, there's so many words. By a skill heroic spirit possession 50% or more. When hitting an attribute weakness, you get a small damage cap, and only equipped with one up, and you get a bigger damage cap. Okay. So all the things in here really aren't that amazing, actually. Like these are okay. They're just okay. Those mega boosts, I mean, it's okay. But there's nothing in here that's like super top tier amazing. But the arc reward is actually pretty good. All tribute attack damage caps on 1000, and it also has pretty good int on that. Oh, it's an accessory too, so it's even better. It looked like a weapon, but it's actually an accessory. I just saw that. So that's even better actually. So the arc, I'm gonna give like an 8. It's pretty good, but it's pretty situational as well with the trait and the skill. Really good on her. Maybe you can make it work on someone else, but I don't know if you can actually. Let's see. Let's check. Let's go into the event, and since this is the only way that I can actually test her out. Oh, there she is. So let's look and see what they built on her. What they did. So gave her Trishula, which is cool, I guess, and then they gave her paid equipment, which we'll be looking at. It's pretty decent. Does have 60 MP on it. And then they gave her machine equipped. You get a little bit of damage cap, but they don't give another accessory. And let's look what they've got here. Arcane up. Some more MP. More MP. We need a lot more than that, though. Is there any? This would take like we would need to like go to like the gold mine, Last Cloudia gold mine website, and just look a bunch of MP equipment and stuff. This looks okay, but they're really going into like the damage caps and stuff. Not really so much MP like I thought they would. And she only has 600, so you can't even do this up to 999 currently, because this is absolutely maxed, but without an accessory on. So maybe that'll make a difference. Not really. Not sure how we're gonna be able to get to 999 MP or more. So that would take some that would take some hard building there, but we'll have to see. Anyways, let's go ahead and just bring one character. Well, can we just not bring any character? Oh, you have to bring one character. So I just want to see what she can do. So let's see what we can do with that. All right. So switch to her. And okay, so that's just okay. I guess we won't be able to see for very long. This is too easy. This is too easy, but so she just summons things. That first one was just a linear line. Is pretty good damage, but this is pretty easy. This is easy stuff. I wish I could show off into something a lot harder, but no one has her on my friends list, I don't think. So not sure what we can do about that. Let's actually look. Sorry I'm taking so much time, but I actually want to really see what she can do, but that was too easy. Sorry guys, I didn't think they were gonna die that fast. No one has her on my friends list at all, so that might be a clear indication of just. Oh, there's one. Let's see what this person has. It's only 110, but not as much MP. I mean, they're not fully done yet. You're not fully done yet, and this is kind of weird. But Trishula seems to be something you'd want to have because she has a bunch of elemental attacks, right? So, yeah, she has a bunch of elemental attacks. Light, dark, ice, and she gets an attribute weakness bonus on that arc, I believe. So, she has a bunch of different elemental attacks, so you want to definitely want Trishula. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this unit. She can do a lot of damage. I'm not disputing that. She can do a lot of damage. But is it worth it? And especially as a new player, this unit is not for you. If you're a new player, she's just going to be too hard to build. If you're an advanced player, you might be able to make her work, of course, but I feel like the 999 thing is just not going to be possible to deal that much damage. I feel like that's like the perfect scenario, and it's just not going to happen in a harder boss situation. So I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Anyways, let's look at our paid equipment very quickly here, and there's still only one. There's usually two, but there's only one this time, and this one only gives 60 MP. STD recovery speed 10% fine. Cut damage taken based on physical distance fine. Skill damage it's fine. It's not super top tier, but it's fine. It's pretty decent. I guess you can go for it. But it costs 50. That's pretty expensive. So overall, I think I'm gonna give her like an 8.5. She's really strong. I'm not disputing that. She might be one of the strongest, up there in the top 10 at least. But the execution is really difficult, I feel. I feel like it's really difficult to build her properly and give a lot of MP to her, and MP management. Now you need a support to give her MP back and stuff like that. It's pretty hard when you can just use someone. Is he still in banner? No, he's not in banner anymore, but this guy, if you pull this guy, he's a lot less maintenance to use than Nael or Nael. He's a lot easier to use and pretty strong too. So if you pulled Megas, I don't think you need to pull for Nael or whatever her name is. I don't think you need to pull for her at all. That's just my opinion, guys. What do you guys think? I want to hear your guys' comments in the comment section down below if you disagree with my opinion. If you think that she's the top, if you think she's the #1 unit, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. But I personally feel like she would just be too difficult to manage in an actual hard, difficult battle. And it just takes it's so much effort for a lot of damage, but you can just use someone who's a lot easier. So just my take. Don't put my head on a pike. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.